Okay, guys, let's dig into the divine masculine energy here, okay? I'm getting like somebody feels punished, okay? They feel punished with your absence or the pain of losing you or letting this connection fall through their hands. It's causing them a lot of upset or disruption, and I'm feeling like somebody's just mad they lost access to you. I was hearing the song, I think it's Ashanti, Rain on Me, Lord, won't you take this pain from me? Somebody feels like the agony of the separation energy or the fact that you really are serious. You're moving forward, okay? So I'm going to start with what's going on with your current energy because I feel like it has them feeling some type of way, okay? They've lost access to you and they're maybe trying to watch you from afar, but they feel a little bit blocked out, okay? Someone is, yeah, definitely watching you because I feel like all they're left with is the memory of you. You feel like a distant memory. They keep, you know what, they keep bringing up old memories of when you were in your more gentle or softer or more compassionate nature. Okay, because if you notice with this card here, there's a woman here in the clouds. Somebody misses the old version of you that I don't want to say naive because it just feels like that is why you two are going through some kind of separation. It's like mistaking your kindness for weakness, or at least letting yourself, maybe be a little naive with this person. But the fact that your boundaries were crossed or you felt taken advantage of, they weren't expecting that you removed yourself, but the way it's happening is like softly. You softly removed yourself, yet it still feels so cold and so distant. Okay, no explanation, no lengthy paragraphs, no getting upset. I feel like many of you are in a place where it's like if it disturbs your peace, you're just not willing to tolerate it. Yeah, you have a way of alchemizing now, and maybe this is your silent distancing from him. It's like your guides were helping you as well. Somebody was definitely taking this connection with you for granted, and I feel like you were sensing it and feeling it, but it's like that love is blind, right? But I feel like your guides might have intervened and gently removed you from this. And how that would resonate is waking up with this feeling of complete detachment, not knowing how or why, but just knowing that you need to to honor it. Look at that avoidance card here, about to fall, but I ended up catching it, okay? So I feel like this is what your guides were maybe stepping in with, and this is what they feel the pain of, is like your avoidance, because it feels like rejection. You're avoiding them and you don't even know why, divine feminines. You could just feel either completely brain fried or turned off. You could feel like something's just come up, maybe the wheel of fortune energy. Something is pulling you in a different direction. For some of you it could be new love, new relationships. Your heart is just aligning and being pulled away, where the love that you have to give, it has to be reciprocated. I feel like you've awakened maybe guides around you with the ancestor guides here, feeling like a disturbance in your energy. And I've been sharing readings lately where I've talked about you guys being very heavily protected. If there is a disturbance in your energy, and many of you in this particular reading, you hide your pain well or silently, okay? You have a very gentle spirit, which is why you come with so much heavy protection, because you endure. But I feel like you've awakened certain ancestor guides that are really meant to protect like your soul, the energy that your soul carries going forward. Yeah, now you're all guarded. Look at that. But this guarding is protection. Many of you could be folding your arms a lot whenever you go out in public. You could feel like, it just brings you relief to fold your arms. It's actually like this sort of shield and blocking energy around you. And it stops other people from, I feel like, penetrating or getting into your energy, okay? And this, oftentimes this will happen when you guys need to be out and about, but sometimes it makes you feel like really, really exhausted. You'll pick up these little odd habits or just little pieces of guidance where you just kind of know what to do and how to protect yourself. So yeah, get ready for that. Okay, you're safe as well, divine feminines, is another message that I am getting. But you're avoiding a particular situation that's been causing a stalemate, maybe even a stalemate energy for you to receive things that they're meant to be more aligned with you. It's like something gotta go. That's the message I'm getting. Something's gotta go, something's gotta give. Your divine masculines weren't expecting that you would take out that pair of scissors and really just cut communication or cut that the lines of communication is what I'm getting. So I don't know what that can mean for some of you. Okay, maybe blocking. It may not be blocking, it might just be removing yourself. So a lot of you will go through phases where it's like you'll either block your divine masculine, or you yourself will excuse yourself from the scenes. You'll remove social media. You'll go through detachment energy, right? Like you're not doing anything for triggers. You're not doing anything for tit for tat. You just naturally feel like it is time to move forward or let go. And that is the energy that they are feeling. Okay, let's get some more on your current energy. Yeah, it came about as like a storm or an unexpected moment where I'm seeing that it's time. Like this storm energy is telling me that your ancestor guides weren't playing with you. Okay, they were going to cause very heartbreaking moments on this journey, and that's why I was feeling like something had to give. So it could be like a sudden separation where it's like, you know, things are good, but you're just being guided to move forward or let go. I feel too that some of your masculines, the reason they feel so shocked is because now they're left with that sort of ghosting energy that they think is okay. Like if you can't regulate your emotions, the best thing to do is just go silent, type of thing. And often just using that as a way of maybe controlling the connection. I feel like they're now experiencing that from you, divine feminines, okay, with all of this avoidance. We also have the change and courage card, okay? So this could be something else that's really weighing heavily on their mind when they think about just feeling punished by your absence. It feels like a sudden change of pace, or you just suddenly walking out. Okay, again, I do feel very strongly that some of you might have awoken or waken up with this urge, or maybe this happened within the last month or so, but where you've put them on block. Okay, so this is how they're receiving the energy. Okay, it's like they're well aware, and I feel like there's not a day that goes by that they don't check if you've either like unblocked, or if you've posted something, if you've shared some kind of hint or clue that you're moving back in their direction. Okay, this could be somebody that's avoiding inner work as well. Extending your lighthearted energy to others. I'm getting like the spy card as well. Like somebody, this has been coming up a lot, where it's time for the divine feminines to experience new love, a fresh perspective. You guys are in this very lighthearted, flirty energy, and somebody feels like, I'm getting binoculars, like somebody's really going crazy over the pain of not only losing access to you, but the idea of actually permanently losing you to, it could be new love. Can we clarify the flirting card? What's in the air for the divine feminines? Again, healing family issues. I feel like it could be like some kind of committed relationship, divine feminine. Like, I do feel for many of you, you've healed something significant, which is putting you in this space of, you know, letting down your guard, knowing that you're protected with the tools that your guides are whispering into your ear. But at the same time, I feel like because you detached away from your divine masculine, you said no to some kind of avoidance or stalemate energy. And the moment you did that, you started feeling immediate changes, maybe even like this courage to flirt more, put yourself out there. I'm seeing for many of you just, yeah, exploring a night out on the town. Maybe you're usually the type to value your solitude and you don't mind staying in, but lately you've been kind of refreshed with this energy of wanting to socialize. Crowds no longer scare you because you're protected. Energies aren't able to absorb into you and make you anxious in crowded spaces because you're protected. So now you're like, oof, I can breathe again. Okay, so we have this could be the one. I feel like get used to it, divine feminines. Many of you who are going to be stepping out in this energy of fun and flirty. I'm seeing a lot of you are exploring color. Like when you do want to go out, many of you are starting to say things like, I'm going to put on a bright pink dress, or I'm going to try out, you know, doing my nails or my hair, or putting on makeup, or, you know, I'm going to wear high heels again because I haven't worn them in years. I feel like a lot of you are going to be just embracing your femininity, okay? The stalemate energy says that, like, I feel like when your divine masculines, they were connecting with you, because they were maybe in a lower vibration. Let's get some clarity on it. Why were they holding you back? Because I see like they were stopping this flower from blooming and blossoming. Almost like they were stopping like your transcendence, like you really coming into yourself. You see the self-worth card here, divine feminines. I feel like your masculines were holding you back. even though you had this great love for them, I feel like for many of you, the reason your guides had to intervene was because they were holding you back. Many of them had you caught up in either third party situations, lacking commitment. Many of you were involved in connections that were very secretive, hidden. Lots of obstacles in the way, right? As the twin flame journey usually entails of, but it's what you really do with those lessons in terms of coming together and stepping up. And if your twin is not going to meet you to either, work towards a common goal, then like the other just transcends. Hence the transcendence card here. I feel like alchemy has a lot to do with it as well. Somebody did something with not being chosen. Okay, divine feminines, like I feel like you're realizing your self-worth or your greatness or that goddess within you, and because you've detached away from your masculine, they no longer have the ability to stop your flower from blossoming. Like I feel like now that it's opening up, it's like this beautiful, rare, exotic flower. Something really beautiful. Like I feel like a lot of you have very dark skin. So you could be watching and it's like your skin is like very very chocolatey, but I see like dark skin, and then you start embracing that by putting bright clothing against it, and it's like it really does awaken something in you. And no lie, like you guys go out and you step out, and even though color might not have been your thing before, because you're starting to do it, you're noticing that people are staring at you. They might compliment you. Now all of a sudden you're feeling like, oh my god, I used to hate going out because I just felt like people would stare at me, or I would absorb everybody's energy. I couldn't dress up for anything because you would get the stares. Now I feel like many people are just going to be drawn to you, but the universe is guarding you by, it's not going to be these stares. It's more going to be like, hi there, oh my god, I love your shoes, I love your dress, you look so pretty, huh, look at you, type of feeling. Okay, and yeah, I just feel like it's a beautiful moment for you to shine, divine feminine, while somebody kind of looks at, I feel like, the devastating effects of just letting you go. That's what it genuinely feels like from the divine masculines. It's like the way that you're about to glow up, they're not going to believe that, like, they weren't smart about this connection. They weren't smart about courting you in the right ways. Yeah, it's about to heat up or get interesting. All right, guys, I love you. Take it easy. I'll catch you in the next check-in.